Welcome to Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. This is how wrestling should be talked about. I'm covering November 29th edition of SmackDown. If you haven't watched it, give it a watch. This is all spoilers. You should know this by now. Or maybe watch this first so you know what your opinion should be, because mine's definitely going to be, correct. My name's Handsome Nick Hanlon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear why I'm wrong so I can tell you why you're wrong. Let me know what you think. Let's get into it. So obviously this SmackDown is a lead-in to Survivor Series, which is the next day. So there's some warm-up matches. There's just kind of promoting Survivor Series. And, it starts out with Rhea Ripley, Naomi, Io Sky, Bayley, Bianca, Raquel Rodriguez, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae, Tiffany Stratton, all kind of out there at the same time, kind of just chirping each other. It starts out with the Rhea team first, kind of just saying why they're going to win. And Io Sky was, she was great. She just said like 3 words, so she was the best. Then that's when, the Nia Jax team comes down and kind of pokes holes in what they're saying, commenting on how many problems they have, Io Sky with Bayley, Bianca and Ripley fighting. All these guys have feuds of their own. And, Miss Liv Morgan did a great job poking holes in that, saying how interesting it is that Bayley's in the match with Jade Cargill getting knocked out. I think Liv Morgan thinks maybe Bayley took out Cargill. It's either Bayley or Bianca. I'm not sure. But this Bayley theory is starting to catch a little bit of steam since I mentioned it last week. I'm not saying she got it from me. I'm also not saying she didn't get it from me. So, Nia Jax team just tries, okay, I'm done. They tried to leave. And, of course, the Rhea team, being good guys, I guess, attack them all from behind and they end up brawling. No real upper hand. That being said, we can really see who has the moral high ground, with Rhea Ripley's team clearly acting how they want to act instead of how they pretend to act. Interesting. We got a nice little warm-up match for Mr. Nakamura going against Andrade. He says that Shinsuke skipped the line for the U.S. title. I mean, Shinsuke's been around for a while. And I wasn't that excited about this match. I just thought it was going to be a completely one-sided event. And it ended up being an excellent match. I'd like to see these two wrestle a lot more, actually. Very competitive match. Of course, Nakamura gets the win. I mean, he's vicious right now. He's evil. He has the morals of a rock right now. No morals, which is perfect. This is the Nakamura that we love to see. And it just shows how ready he is for L.A. Knight at Survivor Series. And of course, L.A. Knight, who's been beat up the last couple of weeks by Mr. Nakamura, tries to sneak attack Shinsuke. Shinsuke just sidesteps him real quick. Goes so fast. Missed his eyes with some poison mist in his mouth, and just walks out because you can't get the upper hand on Shinsuke Nakamura. A little scene with Ciampa just screaming at Mr. Wrestling there, saying how he's not happy about Mr. Wrestling being friends with everybody. He wants titles. He wants to do it his way, and he says he's going to give him a week to clear up whatever he has going on with these other tag teams to either come on board or Champ is going to do it his way. I don't know if he's threatening Mr. Wrestling. I don't know if he's threatening Alex Shelley. I don't know who he's threatening, or maybe he's just threatening everybody, but I love it. He needs to be the leader of this team. Gargano, step aside, do what he says, get some gold, be vicious. Well, we got Cody Rhodes. I mean, we always got Cody Rhodes, but instead of him just kind of talking and wanting attention, because that seems like that's all he kind of does lately, He's actually wrestling a match with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo chirped him a bit last week, and they're getting a little pushing match. And I'll tell you, this is definitely Carmelo's biggest match of his career. Now, Cody Rhodes did beat him rather handily. Carmelo put on a good show. But, as much as I think Cody's a huge fake and a sanctimonious son of a bitch, if you will, his in-ring ability is top-notch right now. He's doing figure 4 leg drops. He's doing power slams. Just all kinds of great moves. He did not underestimate Carmelo, and I think he knew Kevin Owens was watching to show him the depth of Cody Rhodes' in-ring ability, because it is probably top. Although, again, he is a sanctimonious son of a bitch. We all know Cody isn't as nicey nice as he likes to say. That being said, he's making a lot of money on those T-shirts, isn't he? Either way, Cody Rhodes victor. Pretty good match. Biggest match for Carmelo. So we got the U.S. title championship for the women. Piper Niven, Lash Legend, and Michin. And hard-hitting match. I don't know why Piper's so attached to Chelsea Green. But, she got kicked out of the match for, accident. I think she accidentally kicked one of the other people in the head. Either way, really great match. Lash Legend, she is going places. She is powerful. And she was this close to winning this match. But as triple threats go, she landed the finisher move. Michin ran in, threw her out of the ring, got the pin. Michin advancing for the U.S. title tournament. Not a terrible match. I thought Lash Legend really showed some skill. Michin, I don't know Michin that well, but she was also, they're all actually rather incredible. Piper Niven, you need to get to the dark side a little bit, because I think you could destroy. But either way, congratulations, Michin. And we got the advantage match for War Games Survivor Series. We got Fatu versus Jey Uso. The Samoan Wolverine versus Yeet. And oh boy, was this a one-sided match. This is Fatu's first singles match since he's been in WWE. He's really just the enforcer right now. But I don't know how long that's going to last. I think he's going to be getting some more matches, because he destroyed Yeet. It wasn't even close. It was a true masterclass in destruction. The Samoan Wolverine could not be stopped. Jey Uso is a top rated wrestler, and Fatu just walked through him like he's Barry Horowitz. It was incredible. I am so excited for Fatu to start getting some matches, to start, getting a bit of a push into the main event area, or at least some of these, give him Intercontinental, give him something, because that guy is unbeatable. Solo is very lucky. He's a very, very loyal guy. Solo saved him from some pretty dire life situations. He used to be criminal. He used to live in very poor neighborhoods, and Solo came and saved him. And Fatu is forever grateful. So as long as Solo has Fatu on his side, it's hard for me to say he doesn't have the upper hand going in. They have the upper hand with the advantage going into Survivor Series, but Fatu is just an upper hand, a walking upper hand, if you will. Incredible. Well, I almost forgot the sit down with Roman Reigns and CM Punk, with Paul Heyman kind of, hanging out with them, of course, trying to calm these enemies down. And pretty clearly it comes pretty clearly Roman Reigns does not trust Punk, want Punk on his team. And CM Punk says, "That's okay, I'm not here for you, I'm here for the wise man." And, Punk says, "I don't care if you don't like my attitude. I'm here to help out Paul." And, Paul was going to have to owe me a favor. So, at the end of the day, Paul Heyman kind of convinces them to work together, it seems. Very, very good at being a lawyer, and trying to make them kind of see, well, after you, Roman, he's gonna come for you. They're gonna come for you, Punk. I mean, I don't know if that's true, but that's what Paul says, right? So it seems like at the end of the day, Punk's gonna be at Survivor Series, part of the War Games match, and Paul Heyman owes Punk a favor. I'd love to know what that favor is. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. All right. Thanks for watching. That's my little rundown, my little opinion on this SmackDown before War Games. It was okay. It was a surprisingly good SmackDown. What did we learn? Fatu got the advantage for Solo's team. Cody Rhodes is one of the best in-ring competitors in the world, and Carmella Hayes isn't ready for the main event scene yet. We also learned that Fatu is dominant. Thank you for watching Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. This is how wrestling should be talked about. Make sure you like, you subscribe. This is Handsome Nick Hanlon. Make a comment. Let me know why you think I'm wrong so I can tell you why you're wrong. Because if you don't agree with me, you probably are wrong. Like and subscribe. Kayfabe Wrestling Talk.